Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. We're deep in the Norwegian mountains today. This pack needs to rest.
Alright, the first check. Before anything else, you must assess the ground you're on. Look for signs of moisture and compaction. This tells you a lot about drainage. Look here friends, even with this constant dampness, the soil reveals a subtle incline. If you're watching this at home, remember,
First check is done. Now let's get a broader perspective. You need to see the whole picture. Wind direction, water access, and natural cover. This is what we look for, natural protection. This old pine offers an excellent windbreak, and the ground beneath it is...
the canopy is thick. That means protection from any potential rain or heavy condensation tonight. Don't store food near your shelter. Keep your camp clean and safe from local wildlife. Time to level the ground. A good shelter starts with a flat floor. Always use the right tool for the job, even for something simple like this. The area is clear. Now for the shelter. I always carry heavy canvas for better insulation in this cold. Now that the area is clear, we go right into the shelter setup. I always carry heavy canvas for better insulation in these temps. I prefer custom wooden stakes when I can find dry, durable wood. You need precision here. Don't rush the blade, especially in the cold. There's the first anchor point. We've maximized our space beneath this old pine, and it feels much warmer already. This knot is one of 3 I want you to learn. Pay attention, this is the taut line hitch, essential for tightening your shelter. Look closely here, I'm doing this slow so you can follow. This final tuck locks it all down, making it extremely reliable. And that's the taut line hitch. The magic is in its adjustability. Watch how easy it glides, but how firmly it grips. There's the stability. Always use this knot when setting up your ridgeline, and perfect tension is non-negotiable in the cold and persistent mist of these mountains. The shelter is solid. Have you checked your lines after setup? A sudden gust of wind can flatten everything if you rush this final step in the mountain air. A good sleeping pad isn't a luxury, it's essential. It provides a crucial barrier between you and the cold, damp ground of the hillside. Inside is dry, protected, and already feeling much warmer than the outside air. Good ground sheet management is vital for a good night's sleep in this humidity. Dry tinder is gold. Even in the dampest conditions, you can often find small, usable twigs under the deep protection of a large pine. Dry tinder is the absolute priority. Even in the dampest conditions, you can often find small, usable twigs under the deep protection of this tree. Birch bark is a miracle of nature. It catches a spark even when it's slightly damp. Always prepare your tinder nest before you strike your ferro rod. Don't rush this step. Build the fire slowly, stick by stick, giving it plenty of air to breathe. This is how you beat the humidity. Always protect your tinder. If your tinder gets wet, you have no fire, and in this cold, damp climate, that can be dangerous. Always sort your wood, friends. This organization, the 3 wood piles, is the foundation of a sustainable fire. Start small, build slow, especially when it's humid. Okay, the shelter is up, the wood is sorted, and the fire pit is ready.
Now we move on to finding some food.
Time to fish. In this environment, simple gear often works best. You only need a hook, line, and patience. Always check your knots twice. In a strong current like this, a weak knot means a lost dinner. See that swirl, friends? That's where salmon like to rest and conserve energy. If you want to catch fish, look for those micro eddies and cast directly there.
Fish on. Got him. Big one.
That was a fight, friends, but this is the reward. Always celebrate these small wins out here. Clean as can be. Time to head back to the fire pit and turn this fight into a feast. I'm cutting these thick. With fresh fish, you want a good crust, but still juicy inside. Water is going on to boil straight away. Always multitask when you can. This saves precious time and fuel. Smells great, right? I challenge you to try this simple recipe. The fat from the fish is all you need. Just a touch of salt. When the fish is this fresh, you don't need to mask the flavor, just enhance it. Perfect. This is the energy you need. Always eat when you have the chance. Don't wait until you're exhausted. A hot drink at the end of the day is a massive morale boost. Simple luxuries matter when you are cold. The fire is lovely, but step away and you realize just how cold this mountain air really is. Always manage your body temperature. Always have water ready. Boiling water tonight means a faster, more efficient start tomorrow morning in this cold. Always keep your camp tidy. A clean camp is a safe camp, and it shows respect for the wild space we borrow for the night. The fire is burning low. Can you see how beautiful this view is, even in the cold and mist? Find beauty in the quiet moments.
The solitude here isn't loneliness, it's peace. Take a moment to disconnect and find your own peace, even when you're at home.
It is the most important survival skill, keeping your mind steady. Panic will always be your greatest threat. This is the bank fire. It won't blaze, but it will keep those precious coals alive until the morning. This is fuel efficiency and warmth insurance. It's late, friends, probably 11 p.m. now. Everything is secured. Inside we have a warm bed ready. It's morning, time to check the fire. Success. The coals held through the night. This is why we banked the fire. Instant heat on a cold morning. Good morning, everyone. Cold morning, but we're dry and we have heat coming. Shelter is the first thing up and it's the first thing to come down. Let's get moving. Leave no trace. Every piece of ash, every piece of charcoal must come with us. This fire ring will be returned to nature. Folding properly is important. It keeps the tarp compact and prevents excess wear on the fabric. Start with a clean, lengthwise fold. Everything fits neatly. Efficient packing is essential for comfort on the trail. Final inspection. This is the most important part of the leave no trace philosophy. Did we really leave nothing behind? It takes just one forgotten item to ruin the experience for the next person. Be meticulous. This is all I took with me. This is the goal. Remember this principle in every place you explore. Final check. When you leave, The only thing you should take with you are your memories and your trash.
Thank you for joining me on this trip into the cold, rugged Norwegian wilderness. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you on the next adventure.